ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಏಷ್ಯಾದ ಮಾನ್ಸೂನ್ ಕುರಿತು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ಆಟ್ರಿಯ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಐ ಹವಾಮಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರದ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಧವನ್ ನಾಯರ್, ರಾಜೀವನ್, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪಾರ್ಥಸಾರಥಿ, ಮುಖ್ಯೋಪಾಧ್ಯಾಯ ಮತ್ತು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅರಿಂದಮ್ ಚಕ್ರವರ್ತಿ ಬರೆದ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಏಷ್ಯಾದ ಬೇಸಿಗೆ ಮಾನ್ಸೂನ್ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳು, ಭವಿಷ್ಯವಾಣಿಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪರಿಣಾಮಗಳು ಎಂಬ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಆಟ್ರಿಯ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡಿತು. ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕವನ್ನು ಪದ್ಮಭೂಷಣ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಪಿ. ಬಲರಾಮ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪದ್ಮಶ್ರೀ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶೈಲೇಶ್ ನಾಯಕ್ ಅನಾವರಣಗೊಳಿಸಿದರು. ಎಂಐಟಿ, ಆಕ್ಸ್ಫರ್ಡ್, ಐಐಟಿ ದೆಹಲಿ, ಐಐಎಸ್ಸಿ ಮತ್ತು ಇಸಿಎಂಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂಎಫ್ನ ತಜ್ಞರನ್ನು ಒಳಗೊಂಡ ಆಟ್ರಿಯ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ 3 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರ ಎಐಎಂಎಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಭೌತಿಕ ಮಾದರಿಗಳು, ಹವಾಮಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಧನ ಮುನ್ಸೂಚನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮರು ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನಿಸುವುದು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ನಡೆಯಿತು. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಾಗಾರವು ಕೃತಕ ಬುದ್ಧಿಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಭೌತಿಕ ಮಾದರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಬಳಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹವಾಮಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಧನ ಮುನ್ಸೂಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸುವುದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಂದ್ರೀಕರಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಏಷ್ಯಾ ಉಪಖಂಡದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಶತಕೋಟಿ ಜನರ ಜೀವನವು ಮಾನ್ಸೂನ್ನ ಚಲನಶೀಲತೆಯೊಂದಿಗೆ ಆಳವಾಗಿ ಹೆಣೆದುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಸಣ್ಣ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಸಹ ಆಳವಾದ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಆರ್ಥಿಕ ಪರಿಣಾಮಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣವಾಗಬಹುದು ಎಂದು ಆಟ್ರಿಯ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಕುಲಪತಿ ಮತ್ತು ಎಂಒಇಎಸ್ನ ಮಾಜಿ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜೀವನ್ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಕವು ಅತ್ಯಾಧುನಿಕ ಸಂಶೋಧನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕ ಅನ್ವಯಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸುವ ಸಕಾಲೀನ ಮತ್ತು ಸಮಗ್ರ ಉಲ್ಲೇಖವನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಆಟ್ರಿಯ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯವು ಭಾರತದ ಮೊದಲ ಉದಾರವಾದಿ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯವಾಗಿದ್ದು, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ, ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞಾನ ಮತ್ತು ಉದ್ಯಮಶೀಲತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನುಭವಿ ಉದ್ಯಮ ಚಾಲಿತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನು ನೀಡುತ್ತದೆ.
Today the launch of this book really is about creating the foundational knowledge in a more robust fashion. As we speak, there's one project that's going on that's driven by Atria University. We call it the 60,000 acres of food forest development in the district of Chittor. And we are seeing the lack of understanding of the depth of knowledge at the local level being very critical. And as we speak over the last, and if you take the last 4 decades, there have been over 400 extreme events in India, but 70% of them have happened in the last 17 years. So really the rate of change is creating many more extreme events, and we should figure out how to predict these with more accuracy. And really the colleague here, Dr. Shailesh Nayak, is one of those that's really studying deeply what needs to get done and how do you create. And one of the conversations we intend to have with them is about how do you do local prediction at a more accurate level.
No, I think this workshop that is being conducted is very important because the monsoon plays a critical role in the country's development. Year after year, agriculture depends upon the monsoon. So predicting the monsoon is very important, and I think Dr. Rajivan and his colleagues have done a great service in actually bringing out this book and in arranging this workshop so that you can discuss these technically and rigorously. Climate change, of course, is crucially important, but I think first we need to understand the monsoon well and then look at the effects of climate change on the monsoon.
Monsoon, the atmosphere, it's a very complex system. It's a very complex system. There is non-linear dynamics involved. It's not a linear dynamic, it's non-linear dynamics. And it's that the thermodynamic system that we are dealing with, it has a lot of scale interaction. It's a very difficult. So we are studying it with by data, theory, also computer simulation. We have used computer simulation using supercomputers for the last 20-30 years. Now a new technique has come, AI. So our short-range prediction of monsoon has improved dramatically. I mean, there is no comparison. I mean, it has only seasonal prediction. There are still problems because we are dealing with a non-linear dynamical system and changes. And you have heard of these lack of the limit of predictability. Non-linear system, it's less predictable than linear systems. So, but with AI, maybe as a new tool, maybe it might help us to improve our prediction capability even on those scales. It may not improve our understanding, but it may improve our predictive capability.
If the polar ice melt rapidly, there is a chance that monsoon will not come over India. Okay? There's a chance, small chance, however small.
Don't be so pessimistic.
No. What I'm saying is we have to know how low the chances are. Because you look at the past climate, there has been occasion during the last ice age when the monsoon was very weak over India. And so for countries like India, this is a survival issue. So we have to study in great detail whether the possibility of monsoon declining and disappearing is real or will not happen. So this kind of workshop will enable us to understand further what are the risks involved due to climate change.
I would say that definitely whatever the good part of the AI ML, we must make use of it. And as I told that when we are handling with a large amount of data, and as Mr. Sundar said about extreme events, we are not able to predict very well the extreme event even today. So we have to see that whether the new technology, new algorithms which are coming up, whether they can further help to on the extreme.
We cannot control it, but the book we discuss in one chapter, we discuss in detail what the climate change is and how the climate change is affecting our Indian South Asian monsoon system. There are already observations show that there are a lot of changes are happening in the observed monsoon system. And also we discuss about how in future climate, warming climate, how the monsoon will behave. And there are a lot of apprehensions regarding how the monsoon will be in future. For example, monsoon, the future projections from climate model very clearly suggest that we will have more rainfall during monsoon season. But the extreme rainfall events, the heavy precipitation events will be increasing. And also the dry spells will be also increasing. So there will be an effect on monsoon from climate change aspects.